is Ricardo. He is a kindergarten student in a local elementary school. When you look at him, you see a curious boy with an infectious smile. Everybody loves Ricardo. And this is me. For 2 months I was helping Ricardo at school. Why? Because Ricardo has difficulty learning the letters of the alphabet. Ricardo needed as much help as he could get to memorize his ABCs. But no matter how much he tried, the letters were constantly tricking him and escaping his memory. I had never worked before with a child who had a problem like this, and here I was, trying to swim or sing together with Ricardo. Where do I even begin, I wondered. I turned to books on special education, the internet, and friends who teach for ideas on how to change those flighty letters into something that would stick in Ricardo's memory. It occurred to me that a good place to begin would be Ricardo's name. Thus began our journey of discovering Ricardo's name through stories, songs, and sensory activities. The goal was to help Ricardo learn how to spell his own name before the end of my assignment. So we sang. Singing worked for Ricardo like a mnemonic device, and he liked the melody of the Baby Shark song very much. We also worked with play foam and Play-Doh because it helped his sensory perception and fine motor skills development. We drew with chalk on the floor to make the letters as big as they could be. And we used charcoal and chalk on rough paper to help his hand receive strong tactile feedback and thus remember the movement better. The first thing that Ricardo needed to learn was that Mommy R was big and always stood in front of her children. And they knew better than to run ahead of her. She also had a secret. She was a pirate and used to say "Arr!", which, to tell you the truth, used to scare a little bit the child who stood right behind her. The baby I would then say, I. Ricardo liked finding Mommy R and her children in Starfall on my computer, trace them on paper, press them on foil, and write them in shaving gel. He also liked taking pictures of his own creations. He looked for Mommy R and her children in sugar. I let him lick his fingers after that. And we played cheerleaders, chanting his name. R-I-C-A-R-D. R-I-C-A-R-D. Tracing letters in flour and stencils was fun too. And he made me very proud at our last meeting when he did this. Mommy R, okay? R-I-C-A-R-D. Very good. Let's do it again. Okay? R-I-C-A. What's that one? R-D. I learned a lot during my time with Ricardo. He stretched my creativity, and his struggles taught me a lot about alternative methods of teaching. It also confirmed for me that teaching was not merely a job, but a vocation worth pursuing. I had a lot of satisfaction knowing that my service learning hours were used to help Ricardo discover what was in his name. R-I-C-A-R-D. Uh-oh! And he was proud of his name. I want to thank Dr. Annie Littleford for letting me work with Ricardo, Dr. Amy Govett, and Ms. Teresa Tyler for suggesting that I present my work at this showcase. Thank you.